I like to end all of these kind of one-on-one interviews with three sort of big picture questions. I call it the lightning round, but feel free to take your time.
That's fine.
You are obviously from this area, Rochester native. What about this hometown has molded you, inspired you? What is unique about it that has allowed you to be in the position you are?
Rochester is so special to me, not only because I grew up here, but I think we have so many important things that not every other place does. For example, our local businesses, my favorite are, the Hideaway, Park Lee, some of the restaurants on Park Ave. Just those things make us unique and remind me of home. And all of these businesses provide local ingredients, local merchandise, which I think is really important to support local as well. But also, if you think about it, we also are home to Kodak, which was a really big part of our history back then and drives us to our future. And also, we have some of the top doctors here at the University of Rochester, even some private medical practices here that I think we're really lucky to have here in Rochester. And again, I carry that passion and with me forward into the pageant for in November, and I'm really excited to represent.
You've done so much in your 25 years. You could probably fill up an entire sheet of these with all the things you're doing. But if you could, obviously, the obvious goes without saying here, winning the contest in November. But if there's like a next thing you want to achieve, a next thing you want to do, a next sort of like check on the list or feather in your cap, what would that be?
That's hard. I don't know if I've thought about that yet. But I think one of the things that my husband and I really want to do is invest in property. It's probably one of the next things on our list. My husband's a United States Army soldier, active duty. So whether that's here in New York or in another state, we'd really like to expand our footprint. And who knows, maybe there's kids down the road, fingers crossed, right? But I think that's far down the road. And right now, I really just like to live in the moment. So really just preparing for the national pageant.
We've touched upon a couple of these themes already, what it did for you when you were younger. If you had any advice for anyone who is aspiring to go into pageantry or being an advocate for any kind of fundraiser or nonprofits, what would it be?
Put your best foot forward and find what you're passionate about. Because if you're passionate about a cause, why not use an organization like Mrs. American to promote it further? And if you want to get involved with your community, don't just get involved. Again, find what you're passionate about, and that will really motivate you to make a difference. For me, it was Alzheimer's because of my grandmother's diagnosis. So that really motivates me to be that top fundraiser, create my own initiative, and be an advocate on so many different levels.